Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wes, and so I just saw Spiral from the Book of Saw. The new Saw film, which is actually Saw, if you want to call it Saw 10 or 9, you can call it that, but its official title is Spiral from the Book of Saw, which is a Saw spin-off film, directed by the director who did Saws 2, 3, and 4, produced by Chris Rock, who of course stars in the film with Samuel L. Jackson. And the film follows a police precinct investigating the killings of a Jigsaw-esque copycat killer. So if you saw the trailers, you think, oh, it's like Seven and a Saw movie. And that's what I thought too. I've never seen any of the Saw films because I'm a baby when it comes to horror films, but I'm like, okay, this looks fine. Nope, it's really not. The problems I have with this film are the lack of world building, the ending, and the Saw and Seven combo. It feels like when it's starting getting really good with like a Saw trap or a Seven-esque investigative aspect to this film, it would cut away. Like, all right, now we're in this investigation and there's things happening. I'm like, okay, this sounds pretty cool. And then we just cut to something else. It felt very abrupt. The connections were there to why people were being trapped and killed, but it feels like they could have been better. And the twist ending, if you've seen a Saw film, you know this is going to have a twist ending. I won't give away the twist because I honestly expected it to be different. I had it in my head, I'm like, okay, this person's the killer. And then the movie was like, all right, no, you're stupid. Here's the actual killer. How do we get here? How do we get from point A to point Z? Who knows? And the movie then goes on for like 10 more minutes and then just ends. There's the reveal of the killer. There's a climax, half of a climax actually, and then it just cuts to credits. And I sat there and I was like, okay, it's starting to get kind of interesting. And no, the movie just ends. And that's the real problem with it. It was interesting, but it's only a 93-minute movie. I feel if it was like 2 hours or at least an hour 45, they would have had a better ending, like starting an investigation or like really sequel bait. But they don't. They just end on a cliffhanger. And I think that's what I've been told about the other films in the Saw franchise, that just there's no real ending. It's just like, all right, cliffhanger, move on to the next movie. Okay. Will the next one be a prequel, a sequel, a remakeable? Who knows? And I probably won't watch it because I wasn't really invested in this film. The premise was there. It was interesting. I like Chris Rock. I like some of the other actors in the film, especially Samuel L. Jackson. And they were fine, but everything else just felt so messy and disjointed, kind of like this review. I personally don't recommend it as someone who's not a Saw fan. If you're a Saw fan, you're going to love this movie. If you're not, like myself, it won't gravitate you to the franchise. You'll be like, okay, back to other things that are going to be good. Conjuring comes out in a couple months. Just wait for Conjuring. Or see Quiet Place Part 2 on the 28th. That's coming out. That looks really great. Don't really invest into this. Again, if you're a fan, watch it. If you're not a fan like myself, give the X. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say this film is probably a 4 or a 5, probably a strong 5. I was laughing at places where it wasn't supposed to be funny. So, yeah, I'd say it's a 5. I don't know. Again, this review is disjointed. I'm sorry. I'll have something better planned out. With that being said, I will come back for another review. I do want to review Cruella and A Quiet Place Part 2 when those come out. But until then, I will see you in the next video, and thanks for watching, everyone.